It is a beautiful game, isn't it? Sun's just coming up. Some mug's gone and put a whole heap of concrete scaffolding and what looks to be a lot of factories to ruin the view. This is where, well, I've actually had another little epiphany. We got crystal here. Sorry, raw quartz, crystal oscillators, computers can be made here, and that's really close. So I won't be working over here like I said I was going to, all down here. Now there is, even though it's not showing, and I must have turned it off. Yeah, I have. There we go. Somehow I've turned something off because I know for a fact there should be nitrogen gas here, and there should be oil here as well, and they're not showing, and I don't know why. Interesting. Unless they're just not there anymore, in which case that plan's kind of out the window. So we will stick with this one. And ironically enough, this is also where I want to go hard drive hunting. So I'm going hard drive hunting now, and then I'll get into making some radio control units and cooling systems ready for our turbo motors. But cooling systems probably first. And they're relatively easy, so we'll probably get that set up back where I've been working along next to the blenders we just did for the fused frames. I think that might be a good spot. We do need rubber, so I've got to think about another massive train station if we do that. The other thing is I'm also considering, as you see the train coming up now, it's basically pretty much where you're looking. I might do another one because I know that nitro gas is kind of away from the station. You just see the train under it now. There we go, Mag Express moving across. We could put another train station just in here next to this raw quartz for all the rubber. We do need water, which is here near this uranium, so that's not far. And we will need nitrogen gas. Ironically enough, we're not using all of this, so that's not far. Rubber, again, bring up. And then heat sinks is rubber and alley casing. And we've got alley casing over here. I don't know how many we're going to have left over. So we might even just convey... I think I need more ingots than I get casings, so we might just convey the casings over. We'll have a look, because I did put some casings in behind the blenders for the fused frames to make casings for them. I think there's 5 in there at the moment. We do need more if we make more fused frames, but we'll see how we go. At this stage, let's go. Marvellously, let's go. Oh yes, so we can now alter both of these trains. Munro Falls, that's where we're going. No, I did not name Munro Falls, but I do like the name, I must admit. So we want to go to edit timetable. Get rid of you. Now where? Ah, there it is, Munro Falls. I pretty much forgot that I had even built a train station all the way out there. If you remember, I keep pointing to the railway line past the blenders that we put in for the fused frames. We want to go left. And I do want to go back out there, and I have said it, I continuously said I want to go back out there. That is the Munro Falls station. So we want to edit you. And I could drive, but I'm just gonna let the train do the job. So yeah, I put the Munro Falls obviously for power for that radar station. That's the only thing I can think of. It has to be in there for that radar station. And again, temporary power, temporary access for the trains to obviously bring my building materials. A lot of scaffolding I've got to move. That swampy area we're just looking at. I want to build in there. I need alternate recipes. We don't have coal. Well, we do, but it's a long way away. So right, on the right now is, actually no, coming up here, because this is the gas. And I have not signalled down to Munro Falls yet. Okay. Turn off self-driving. So there's the gas. Oh, I still got to delete those. So right here is, and there's that too. So we could incorporate the rubber train coming up under that existing track over there and coming in under here and delivering all that rubber. But we convey from there down, don't we? So we could almost convey it back. Because it's a lot of rubber, then I can just leave the train station the way it is. That might actually not be too bad idea, because there's other things, because there's still a bit of ore down there, especially iron ore we're not using, so we could utilise that too. We could definitely utilise that too. I hope that radar tower's not picking up these hard drives that we've already claimed. Oh, right, here we go. Munro Falls. Yes, because I was bringing my railway line around. I remember. Get out of you. So here we are on the map. Not far from that quartz. That quartz is actually just over there. Ironically enough, towards the space elevator. Cool. So that's not that far away. This is the two big abysses I had to weave my way through, and with the train line going straight on, it goes straight. So I need to weave it back across that way somewhere, and then over to that radar tower, which is over here. And we have a lot of goodies over here. Plenty of coal, sulfur, we've got copper, we've got water, and we've got heaps and heaps of iron ore, and a little bit of bauxite, interestingly enough. And it's pure. That's 480 bauxite we can bring, and some coal if we need it, into here. I wonder if that's enough for our heat sinks, because I can still utilise this quartz even though it's a little further away. But this is a heavy modular frame factory. It's just, there's just stuff everywhere. That's more gas, isn't it? Yep. So hence the reason I'm glad I come in here. That's why I did do some scans and went, okay, put up a radar tower, built this, and now we just got to go find all the rest of the hard drive. So I'm going to go do that. So this is Munro Falls, and I obviously need to pull my other train so that you come down. Do that. Let's just do that just in case. So that other train, yep, there it comes. It's moving now. Beautiful. So how do you actually get here? So this is Abyss. I've gone around here. Yeah, so you do come straight, you come across, and then you follow back around. Yeah, okay. So it is that curve there that could otherwise come straight across. I thought I looked at that and decided against it because of the... Oops. They're funny little curves, aren't they? Anyway, because of the height, and I'm pretty sure we're looking straight at this abyss here, so we can't even build on that. And I'm not building over it in case something falls, so I'm going to go over that bridge. That's kind of... I mean, it looks huge on the map here, but it doesn't look very big. But then we do have a little bit on the side, and that looks like some limestone, and it is. See, we've got other ore down there, so hence the reason for bringing it this way. It's going to look like it's hanging off the side of the mountain. I think that'll be kind of cool. I did enjoy coming in on that ride just then, I must admit. And try and avoid the two death zones either side. See, when you're up here like this, it really it kind of wants to come directly over the top of that limestone, because that is in the middle. It's deceptive on the map. I don't think there's as much room as what it's making out there is. And then just here, I thought, yeah. Alright, so it does have a lower section on my left, so yep, which is what I was looking at with the limestone in the middle, and then that just disappears into nothingness there. Okay. What a beautiful scenery though. I mean, just... And with the railway line and everything done, hey, there's something there too. Is that the water? Water. This is just going to be beautiful. Oh, we can blow them up. I mean, it's just a lovely, lovely scenery. Like I say, if I do the railway line well, there's so much interesting stuff to look at, isn't there? Like, what the hell is that? Sulfur, but what? Is that a hard drive down there? Keep an eye on my power. Thank you. That is a hard drive down there. Alright, we found our first one. Awesome. There was one hanging in a tree. I found two. I thought that was great. I thought that was really well done. And that's our water. Yep, that's our water. Beautiful. I mean, how nice does that look? Okay, it's kind of flowing from up here, I guess. From here it looks like a bit like a desert, but I'm guessing it's not. Let's just see. And there we go, that fills in. How nice is that? If I do the railway nicely across here, it's just going to add to it and look absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to go blow up those rocks as well, wherever they were. I really hope you guys are loving this as much as I am, as this is just magnificent. Some very odd, unique features, but overall it's just absolutely beautiful. Alright, hard drives. I've wasted enough of your time. I'm gonna go and get them. It'll probably be cool. It'll probably be in next week's episode. I'll show the hard drive collection. I'm gonna oh, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, thank God. Yes, next week's episode I want to go and get a heap. We'll put some on in a research. That being the first one. I don't think I've got any in research at the moment, so I'll put that in research, and I'll go and find another one, and I'll film that. I'll record that, and we'll come back next week. Well, correction. I'll do that throughout between now and next week. I'll what time I got left, because I don't really have much anymore. Get these videos up. So yes, I'll do that as I get a chance to, and hopefully we can get, if there's 12, hopefully I can get all 12, and then when I get a day to sit down again, we can get to building. And we're definitely got to build our cooling systems, and there is a fair chance I'm going to do it. You have an issue. I've got to fix that, and I've got to fix that right now. Alright guys, yes, thank you for watching. There's those rocks. Come back next week. We will have hopefully 12 hard drives researched, and we'll be making cooling systems, because I want to start doing that. And then we can look at making radio control units for our turbo motors, and we can start making them. And once we've done that, last milestone, particle enrichment, will be complete. And if you have a look at the top right hand corner, we have 333 magnetic field generators loaded into our space elevator. Awesome. We're like a third of a quarter of the way there. So what's that, like a 12th of the way there? Marvelous. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go back and it's not you. I know it's not you. How far back do I have to get? No, it is you. I'm an idiot. I tell ya, I'm an idiot. There we go. Problem fixed. How easy was that, hey? Well planned out, logical railway line. Problem solved. Not a problem. Don't you love it, guys? Look at that field. A little bit of debris. Let me put another PowerPoint in. So I got that original hard drive that we saw and put that on for research. I think that's gone off. I love the way. Let's get in, get out. And then we'll go back and have another look. Look at the black scarring. It's just great. I love it. I think it's awesome. I think this is actually the first one of these that I've seen that actually has a trail like this. If you remember, I said last time, I think. If not, well, I've actually found one hanging in a tree. I thought that was pretty cool. You're an enemy, that's what you look like. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Definitely did not mean to interrupt you. And we grab this. Wait a minute, it's locked. That's why it's locked. That's easy enough. Alright, and you can go. Let's get out of here. Save our masks. Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think that looks great. MAM time, there you are. Alright, what have we got? Alternate alloy ingots. Iron alloy ingot, okay. No, don't open your codex, expand. Here we go. So we got 2 iron ore, 2 copper, 20 makes 50. Alright. So 2 makes 5. So 4 would make 10 and 6 would make 15. But then we're using copper instead of water. Now this is interesting. See, so that's not too bad. That could be utilised possibly. This is very interesting because it uses 7 pipe and 5 concrete to make 1 instead of 4 beams and 5 concrete to make 1. And pipe is a lot easier to make than steel beams are. I can assure you of that. I've got it here somewhere. See, 60 ingots makes 15 beams. 60 ingots makes 15 beams. Versatile frames. No, where's my pipe? I've got it. I know I have. See, that's beams as well. I got pipe for something. There we go, pipe. I think you get 20 from 30 for pipe. I'm pretty sure when we do our pipe we get, oh, let's have a look. It's right here, isn't it? Idiot. So 3 ingots makes 2, and so 3 ingots makes 2, and what did we say their beams were? Steel beams. 4 makes 1, I think. Either way, it's definitely cheaper to make pipe. I'll have to do the maths to see whether the 7 or the 4 for the encased industrial beams is worth the steel, but I'm pretty sure the alternate recipe usually works out better. So that would be very handy, especially if we're making heavy modular frames, because I'm pretty sure I want to make heavy modular frames. And there we go, yeah, so steel ingots, it's 3 makes 2 pipe for the steel ingot. And the beams we had 60 makes 15, so 4 makes 1. Yep, so 4 makes 1 and 3 makes 2. So I'll do the maths on that to the 7 to the 4 on here. However, doing heavy modular frames, we need pipe as well, so we might as well just set it up. This would be great for that. Great for that other setup because we want more of these, remember, for our fused frame setup that we just finished a little while ago. This is okay. Yeah, we got that sussed. This is very interesting. So 30 rubber and 30 fuel makes 60 plastic. We just set up a closed circuit oil to rubber, making plastic and turning plastic into rubber. And funnily enough, you get 60 rubber from 30 plastic and 30 fuel. However, I'm pretty sure that, when we originally made the plastic from the oil, we only get 10 heavy oil residue to make fuel with. If we were to make rubber first from the heavy oil, rubber from the oil, we would get 20 heavy oil residue, which is twice what we would get from the plastic. So we'd make twice the amount of fuel, so we could have a closed circuit system that didn't just pump out 480 rubber and 240 fuel that got reused. It would pump out 480 fuel, and we'd have 240 left over, which is that's another 8 fuel generators that we could run just by putting in an extra, how many was it, 12 refineries that are currently turning the oil into plastic. We'd have to change that, make them turn it into rubber, double our, or reconfigure our blenders making the diluted fuel. That would then come back to the ones that are currently there. I would need more of them because I think I've got 8, so I'd need another 4. So I'd have to go down probably 2 and put 2 behind them. That would work, that would fit. And then they would take that original rubber and turn it into plastic using this recipe, which would give me twice as much plastic as rubber. So what are we doing at the moment? At the moment we are pumping out $225 plastic and turning that into 450. So yeah, so it would be 240 plastic getting turned into 480 rubber. And then here it would actually be 240 rubber going into 480 plastic, which would then go into 960 rubber with 240 litres of fuel. And that's it. Oh, and power, that's it. That would be it. Out of the same little patch. And I know I need extra rubber from the oil that disappeared off the map just south of that swampy area. So that means that all the rubber that I was going to use in there could be done. If I run out of rubber where I am, I could just go and tweak that. The only problem is I need another, what, 12... Well, no, another 12, because this... I need more than that because I'm making so much. I'm doubling. So at the moment, the 8 doubles, doesn't it? I'd have to have another look, but I'm pretty sure the ones doing the alternate rubber, there's 8 of them. So I'd have to redo the figures because there's going to be a lot more. I might need pumps for the fuel, because the final process will use fuel to make this plastic into more rubber. I mean, theoretically, you could just have it go round and round and round and round in circles. We could just set up a container, fill it with either rubber or plastic, it wouldn't matter what. Now we need the heavy oil residue for the fuel, don't we? Because we got to keep consuming fuel each time. Oh, so that, no, correction. That wipes the whole thing off the map, because yeah, this would be great for the if we wanted plastic as the final product, because the heavy oil residue would indeed do the same closed system to produce plastic from oil, and we would get 240 extra fuel. But obviously, in my absolute joy, I forgot the fact that to then go and turn half of this 60 plastic per minute back into rubber, I would use I'd use the extra 240 fuel that I'd be making. But then again, I would get 480 rubber and 480 plastic in a closed circuit. So that would be the trade-off. Either you took 480 plastic and no rubber, which we don't want, or we took 480 plastic and 480 rubber. Decisions. I think I might actually. I was just gonna. When I first saw that, I was gonna grab it for sure. But I think I might go this one. Yeah. It's gonna help with our. It's gotta help with our heavy modular frames. Let's just quickly do this. So we get 4 from 7. And from the other one, the beams. So we get, what do we get? It's in here, idiot. One. Ah, 1 from 7. Dumbass. And 1 from 4. That's better. 4 makes 1, 7 makes 1. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit of I see that's 6 per minute. This is 4 per minute, so it is a little bit slower. But we do make more pipe, and I'm pretty sure steel pipe we make 20 a minute, and steel beams we only make 15 a minute. So yeah, we could definitely run with this for sure. We'd use a concrete quicker. That would work. That would work fine. That would definitely be okay. I gotta figure out how to do it. I'm having a mental blank. Alright, we'll be back and I'll tell you which one I decide to go with once I figure out how to do this. Yes, interesting. Alright, let's so if we get 1 from 7, and when we are talking about beams and pipe, so the beams we get 1 from 4, but also beams we do indeed get 1 from 4. And then when we're making pipe, we get 3. No, we don't. We get 2 from 3, not 3 from 2. 2 from 3. Alright, I think it's going to be this one. We'll be back when I have found another hard drive. I love that. That is just great. That is awesome. Alright, thanks guys. We'll be back in just a sec.
Some of these places really are quite pretty. So I found another hard drive. I have not collected it yet. As you can probably see why. Oh, and there's another sluggy around here somewhere. But we do have our next one ready to go. I don't know if I want any of these. Alternate infused uranium cell in a manufacturer instead of a blender. Maybe that could be something. 20 a minute instead of 25. The blender one takes sulfuric acid, the manufacturer takes sulfur. 5 uranium makes 4, whereas 10 uranium makes 5 plus acid left over. That tastes deuterium worry. That wouldn't be too bad. Smart plating, one. Okay, so we get from each of our reinforced plates and rotors, we get an extra. Well, we get double the output. Instead of one smart plate, we get two because it takes 3 plastic. With our plastic rubber closed circuit setups that we know we can do. That could be handy because I need smart plating for something. What did I need a smart plating for? Modular engines to make thermal propulsion rockets. They take cooling systems and fuse modular frames, which I believe we're going to make right next door to each other. They also take turbo motors, although the cooling systems, they might be made elsewhere. There's a large number that are needed, so we shall we'll have a look at that. But they also take turbo motors, which is their cooling systems, radio control units. The turbo motors, I think, will make close by. But motors, we might have to bring. We'll have to consider that. But this smart plating is definitely going to help. Especially if I need to make motors as well, because I think they're going to take stators and rotors from memory. Motors take rotors and stators. Yep. That's why we don't have any stators left over at the moment. So using less rotors to make smart plating would come in handy. Then this stator one, it's a pipe and 15 deuterium, which is only 3 ingots, so that's not too bad. Makes 2 stators, 8 wire. 8 wire is 4 ingots, I think. And it makes more. Maybe we do go this way, but it takes an extra pipe. Alright, so from first glance going, maybe I don't want either of these. I actually want both. And that takes deuterium instead of copper, but we get more for our steel pipe, which can be at a premium. Can definitely be at a premium. And then to get our motors, we need the rotors that are going to be left extra from the smart plating if we could get it, and stators. Yep, I think we're going to go. We want this one as well, but we're going to get the smart plating one first. And I don't think I have it. No, I do not have another hard drive because we have to get it. There are more of you around somewhere. I know there are, because they put them where they are hiding. Oh, you're there too. Didn't see you before. Where was that other one that I saw? Maybe not. Oh, there's 2 of you guys. Oh, that's not okay. Plus the plants, and there it is. That's the one I want to. Beautiful. And you go that way. There was something else in behind there, wasn't there? Maybe not. Alright, let's, where are those hogs? There's what, there they are. So we got 1, 2 of them, 1 of them for now. Pick up this stuff. Hello birdies or whatever you are, flying lizards. Don't run out of power. Now we need to get you as well. I'll reload while we're here. Beautiful. Well, apart from that last hog thing, whatever it is, I think we have... Oh, nice power, funnily enough. Hard drive. Uh-oh. What else is there around here? Anything? Nothing. Beautiful. We need 1 of these, and we'll just quickly go and do this. No, we won't. Best laid plans. Oh, these organisation boxes. It's always there's always something, isn't there? 1. And now we can pick you up. Yep. Alright. Now we got it. Please, please, please. Yeah, I got spare. Definitely 1 spare. Hard drive. Have a quick look for any other missed loot. I think we got it all. Alright. Out of curiosity, if I delete that, no, it stays open. Excellent. Alright, so we'll chuck that into there. You can go. You can go. Do I... How many power shards do I have? Where are my power shards? There. 77? Nope. Good year, 77. Speaking of good years. So you can go. Alright, I'm going to continue looking for more hard drives. Yep. I mean, just look at this place. There is no way I'm getting on the floor. Not in a million years. Is that more over there? Could it be? Could it be? Alright, we will be back, guys. Thanks. See you soon. Alright guys, we have another hard drive. What a beautiful view again. This is just absolutely stunning. Alright, what do we get from last time? What have we got here? 3 rotors. Instead of iron rods, you use copper. Maybe. That is sheet though, and sheet's a pain in the butt to make. Certainly compared to rods. That means less screws, doesn't it? That could be handy. Cheeksy, look, I think we've seen this before, and I don't particularly want to use it. What have we got? Oh, 2 makes 3 instead of 3 making 2. We just need 5. And reinforced plates take copper or screws. And then pipe takes steel. Yeah, not sure. I think this one is going to be steel. Yeah, I know we got a good source of steel coming up, not far from us. So we'll take the rotors. That's I think the most important at the moment. Hard drive in. Alright. I am going to continue, and I'm going that way. The reason I'm going this way is because I want to put a radar tower down here. So I'm going to go and find a spot down in here somewhere and plonk a radar tower down while I've got power, and I've come straight out of here, up right at the screen. I'm pretty well due, what's that, southwest. So I might leave the power here eventually. No, I might set the radar tower up. We'll have a look, see what's around, and then I'll leave it where it is, but depending what's around, of course. But I might delete the power, bring them back, because we can get power from here a lot easier than from there. So onwards. Alright, off we go. See if we can hop across. Maybe we can't hop across plants. Interesting. Alright, I'll figure it out, and we'll be back when we're over there. We have a radar tower. Cool. Yeah, not a bad little area this, I must admit. Looks like a limestone meteor or comet might have come in, and I wonder if that's a little tunnel. Alright, so looking at this, we have 5. One sec. Right, we have 5. 54 blue slugs. Good lord. 5 hard drives. But we know that this area overlaps with this area, so some might be there. But just look at the resources. Pure. Oh, okay, so that's not that good except for Caterium. Coal's good. Is that? Oh, it is iron, yep. Oh yeah, so there's a little bit there. Not a huge amount of anything though, really, is there? Pure coal. So we could potentially get 480 steel out of here. There's a lot of iron. Oh, what are we right? Oh, are we right next to or is that me? I wonder if that's me. Yeah, that'll be me. Alright. Yeah.
So this could be good for a little bit of steel right here. And 5 hard drives. If we have a look at our radar tower, you can see the overlap. See, some of those 5 might even be, well, that could be in either sector. Really. How many hard drives do you still have? 2. Okay. Yeah, I definitely got modified. Awesome. Well, if you've got 2, how many do you have? 10. So I've found some of the others then, because this said 12 and my phone's ringing. So I'm going to call it there. That is our latest radar tower up and running. I'm going to unplug it. Simply because I want to delete all the power line stuff back when I go back. So, and my phone's ringing again. Alright guys, I'll catch you very shortly with the next hard drive.